Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Kyle, this is Kyle Plays Games, and this is 1 hour flight number 18, flying from Winnipeg International Airport, where we landed at last time, going to Saskatoon International Airport. About an hour flight, 55 minutes, that's what it says, so I'm assuming it's going to go a little over an hour time span. So I'm going to get this one going as quickly as possible. I'm going to click on this fly button and get this one going. I do have like partly cloudy skies, and hopefully it'll be daytime when I got the flight planned with this. As it loads up, I ask you please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about the video in the comments down below. And if you'd like to watch any of these videos happen live, the link is in the description down below for my Twitch channel, and be sure to follow along on Twitch so you do not miss out when I go live. And if you'd like to help contribute to the channel in other ways, there are a few links in the description down below. And if you do contribute to those ways,
Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 at runway tree 1 ready for departure IFR to Saskatoon.
I will add in your username to the end screen of future videos. Alright, let's get going on this. I'm gotta remember how to fly. It's been over a week. Alright, let's go get this one going. I think I remember now. Hit the throttle, full throttle, and we're gonna get on our way out of Winnipeg International Airport. It was snowy when I landed last time, and this time it is a little windy. Try to stay a little bit on center with the runway, and here we go. We're taking off. We have liftoff, and we are up. Go ahead, raise that landing gear.
Airbus tree 20, contact Winnipeg departure on 119.9er. Good day.
Gonna get rid of the flaps,
119.9er Airbus tree 20.
so we can climb a lot more.
Winnipeg departure Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 is passing 2,100 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Okay, we're climbing 12,000 feet.
Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 Winnipeg departure altimeter 29.9er to continue as planned.
All right, time to set the autopilot, and there we go. Autopilot is set now. We're going to go up to 12,000 feet. Get broken away from the clouds, and we'll hopefully be able to see a little bit more of the Canadian landscape. We seem to be angling a bit.
Tree 20, contact Winnipeg Center on 118.0. Good day.
We're going to angle back into the correct flight path plan.
Airbus tree 20. Winnipeg Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 is passing 8,000 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 Winnipeg Center altimeter 29.9er to continue to COVID as planned.
Alright, while that's straightening out, let's take a look at our flight plan. What we have for our destination-wise. We need to get back on track. And once we do that, we'll be heading to COVID. And I think that might be it. Okay, we are veering way off course. I am going to straighten out this plane. I don't know why it is doing this. But let's get back on our flight plan. Alright, not exactly clear skies, but you know what? It is what it is. I mean, I did pick partly cloudy skies. I guess the game decided to put down mostly cloudy skies.
20 climb and maintain flight level 260.
Alright, flight 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260 Airbus tree 20.
We'll try to get back in line with our flight plan as the wind decides to hit me. The wind always happens to hit me when I decided to take over manual steering, the manual controls. But for some reason, when I am doing the autopilot, it is not exactly listening to me too well. It wants to angle me for some reason. I'm assuming that might be because we're off a bit on our... I'm just watching this for a moment. I'm gonna let this go for a bit, and if it doesn't autocorrect, if it doesn't correct itself, I'm going to take over again. But let's see what happens. Why is autopilot circling around? Is it because it's trying to straighten me out to the flight plan? I think it might be doing that. Boy, we are really going sideways. My apologies to the passengers of this flight. Everything just got rocked. Boy, we are really circling around. Wonder why we are doing this. I'm not doing anything, by the way, when it comes to flight controls right now. I'm just going to let it do what it needs to do. We're about to hit overspeed. Okay, we have literally circled around. Not quite sure why the aircraft is just pulling around.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
We have done a complete 360. Very interesting why autopilot is doing this. We are going to get a definite 1-star review on Yelp when it comes to this flight plan. We are definitely dropping and losing speed. Okay, you are not listening to me at all. Okay, I'm taking over this flight controls. My apologies to the passengers. Boy, oh boy, this is not a good flight.
Airbus Tree 20, please expedite your climb flight level 260.
And we're going to get hit by wind no matter what now. This is going to be what it's going to be like for an entire hour. So the autopilot's going to fail on me today. So I'm going to have to take over on the entire trip. This is going to be fun. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this. Not exactly what you want to see on the 1-hour flight video, but well, this is going to make this flight a lot more interesting. Try to get up to 26,000 feet at some point. We're at 18,000. Quickly accelerating to get up to the 26,000 feet altitude. Okay, we are bounced out now. We're on our right path. I don't get why autopilot has decided this to tell me, hey, I'm just going to circle around. I just wanted to see how it would react, and it did not react properly. Not like I pressed a weird button. Definitely did not. Did everything how I usually do. And this time it's like, nope, we're not going to listen to you. Going through a cloud right now. So if you happen to watch this video and live in the Winnipeg or Saskatoon area, let me know in the comments. I'm glad to be able to know if my videos reach you, so you can be able to see these flight videos or anything else on the channel. And hope you guys enjoy the video, because I certainly am enjoy making these videos. And even when I get like those weird moments that like I said, autopilot decides to really go wonky. So this is going to be a manual flight. And wind is definitely going to be a factor the entire time, so definitely going to be a rocky one, a lot of turbulence. Going to probably stay on the outside of the aircraft most of the time, especially when I do the manual overrides of the directions. Boy, this wind is just killer today. I've always noticed that when I do like the manual overrides of autopilot, like wind is just, you know, it's like it never really works out for you. Like it never really wants to keep you level. But for some reason when I do autopilot, it will just, there's no wind. I never get hit by it. Very weird how that works. Yep, a lot of turbulence with this flight. Can't really see a whole lot of landscape this time because the cloud cover is just too thick. You can see a little bit off to the left right now, but I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of camera angles because, like I said, I'm overriding all the manual, all of the autopilot stuff. Just going to have to deal with it this time. Under 16 nautical miles to go on this leg of the trip, and I think there's going to be a massive leg after this. So, yeah, buckle up because we're going to be seeing a big number coming up here in a matter of, I don't know, maybe, well, a few minutes here. A little break in the clouds so you can see some of the, oh, okay, all right, I'll lower that speed.
Airbus tree 20 climb and maintain flight level tree 20.
Tree 20, you got it.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 20 Airbus tree 20.
Airbus tree 20 contact Winnipeg Center on 1 tree 2.25. Good day.
1 tree 2.25 for Airbus tree 20. Winnipeg Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 is passing flight level 260 climbing flight level tree 20.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 Winnipeg Center. Continue to commit as planned.
Yeah, I gotta do a lot of manual overrides here. Autopilot is just not responding. Alright, so what's going to be the next leg? We're 4 nautical miles away from this one. It'll be disappearing momentarily. $153 nautical miles. And I think I see the moon over in the distance. Alright, gonna be a long leg here. There's not a whole lot of them in this flight. Like, not a whole lot of, like, checkpoints or waypoints. Seem to be bouncing out a bit. I'm just waiting for the wind to decide to hit me pretty well. Seem to be doing alright, though. I'm literally just watching my wings just to keep them balanced. And also I'm trying to keep an eye on my altimeter too. I do not know if that is going to balance itself out or if I have to try to balance it. Good news is I'm practically in line with the runway now. With the with that compass. Just a little bit off track. Not too bad though. Alright, so is this going to slow down eventually? Alright, we're leveling out, which is good. At least autopilot is aware of itself during this portion of the flight. And I think we might be away from the wind area. I think that once they get below the cloud cover, that's when the wind starts affecting it. That's okay. I'm understanding it a bit now. We're kind of above the atmospheric level, so we're not dealing with those type of weather winds, you know. Get what I'm saying? I think you get what I'm saying.
Airbus 320 climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350 Airbus 320.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
May not be reaching overspeed pretty soon.
Overspeed.
Climbing up to 350, we're really going to be above the clouds. At least autopilot understands to start balancing itself out. There we go. See that? I don't even have to worry about it. But we are way above the clouds now. We'll try to make this as quick as a possible flight I can by trying to go as fast as possible without going over speed. But that's only going to determine whether or not if I get up to that altimeter in time. I'm going to take a look below us real quick. Yeah, not a whole lot of visuals. It really stacked the cloud cover this time.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Okay, we definitely gotta mellow out on the speed. Luckily enough, we'll be in that altimeter range of that 300 pretty soon. There we go. Alright, so while we sit here and wait for the this waypoint to get closer and closer to us, I'm going to ask you again, if you like the video, hit that like button and share it with your friends or anybody who might get a good laugh out of the video, especially when the autopilot stuff started going wonky with me earlier on. And be sure to subscribe to the channel. That is the biggest thing possible to be able to support the channel, is to subscribe, especially if you find yourself coming back here constantly. Might as well. And also leave a comment in the video. Let me know what I did wrong, too, in case if there was anything that I could have changed when it comes to the autopilot or anything else with this flight stuff. I'm learning as I go. Also, if you would like to watch these videos happen live and you don't want to wait for the YouTube release of these videos, be sure to follow along on Twitch. There is a link in the description down below. And like I said, be sure to follow along on there at Twitch, so you do not miss out when I go live, and you can be able to see these videos happen before they come out on YouTube. But be sure to follow on YouTube, and be sure to watch them on YouTube also. Help me out. Oh boy, help the channel out, I should say. And also, if you'd like to help contribute to the channel in other ways, there are a few links in the description as well. And if you do contribute to the channel through those links, I will in turn add your username to the end screen of future videos, so that you can contribute to the channel in that by those links, and also that it is recognized by me. So, since I'm doing these 1-hour flights, I say these in all the other videos, well, almost all the other videos. The earlier ones I did not mention it. But if you have a suggestion for a 1-hour flight video for me to do, let me know in the comments. And if I can make that happen, the parameters are, it has to be within a 1-hour time frame. If it is like an hour 5 or something like that, hour 10, I might be able to make it work. I'm not really too strict on the parameters, but if you're asking me to do like a 2.5-hour flight, that's not going to work because, you know, obviously that is not a 1 hour flight time. And if the destinations are in like my, what would I say, my destination plan, or say like your takeoff airport lines up with how I can be able to make it there, or if I'm already there, I will gladly try to incorporate it into the video series. So let's say, for instance, if you want me to fly from Seattle to Portland, for instance. I don't know if that's 1 hour. I mean, it seems like it might be a close enough distance. And let's say if I'm in Calgary or something, I would have to make it to Seattle first before I can make like the Seattle to Portland video. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'd have to fly into your departure city first, and I would also have to actually be in the city to be able to take off in it. I'm not going to do like some kind of random flight. Like if I'm flying out of LAX, and if I'm in LAX in my current video, and you're like, oh hey, do like Belgium to Italy real quick for me. Yes, I know those are countries, but I'm just saying that's not going to happen because how can I do that when I'm in LA? I would have to eventually make up enough videos and enough flights to travel all the way to Europe to make that flight happen, if that's even possible in a 1 hour time span. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, is those are the parameters when it comes to making these flight videos and being able to accommodate your guys' requests for certain flights. So far, I've been lucky enough that you guys have been very accommodating when it comes to your requests for flights. I think I did 2 flights already, or 3, that have been subscriber requests and you know, YouTube viewer requests. So I hope you guys do appreciate that, and try to do my best when it comes to making up the best possible videos for you with the very little experience I have in Flight Simulator. But yeah, if you have an idea for me to fly from and to, leave it in the comments, and I assure you I do check the comments so I can be able to see just what the requests are. And in return, also, I will add your username to the end screen of that video if I am able enough to make that video happen. Well, I managed to burn about not 100, but from 100 to 77 nautical miles, so about 30 nautical miles, just by talking it up about asking you guys to let me know what kind of flight you guys want to see. This is really rickety. I mean, like, I am really getting hit by that wind. Luckily enough, I'm not increasing on any type of altitude or decreasing, so at least autopilot has taken over there. I just have to bounce out the aircraft. If I let autopilot take over, I'm just going to be circling around, and I don't like that. Even if hitting autopilot again will cause me just to travel straight, I'm just not going to do that. I'm already like lined up with the airport itself. I think that's based on the pink arrow in the compass. So I'm just going to have to just keep on bouncing, swaying from left to right for the next 70 nautical miles until I get something else. I think that I'll start descending once I reach this waypoint. I don't know. I didn't really see too much more on the VFR map when it comes to. I'm going to try to maneuver this as I'm trying to fly this. Bear with me here. I'm doing left-handed steering while I'm doing a right-handed mouse. Alright, so we have Muter is going to be where that 66 nautical mile thing is at. And that's going to be another long one. And we sway. Why do we sway? There was no point in swaying. I could literally like go right across here and that would make it. There was no point in me actually swaying around. That's a dumb flight plan. That is too dumb. I mean, I'm going to have to do it, But yeah, that makes no sense how that map, how the flight plan is. Alright, so we probably have about 250 nautical miles left to go with this entire trip. Maybe a little less than that because I almost can fit it all in the 200 nautical mile map range. Wow, I was not expecting
Airbus
to.
320, contact Winnipeg Center on 132.9er. Good day.
I was not expecting to see a curve to the left and then curve back to the right. That is a weird flight plan.
Winnipeg Center, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray, tree 20, flight level tree 50.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray tree 20, Winnipeg Center. Continue as planned.
That's gonna really mess me up because I'm technically lined up with the runway, just off to the right of the runway, and you're gonna make me curve around and then try to descend. That is a, I'm sorry, I have to critique that flight plan. That is not a necessary curve to the flight, unless if there's like a giant mountain like in my way when I come around to that point. I don't see the point in curving. But I'm going to have to follow the flight plan anyway because otherwise I won't have tower clearance. And I want tower clearance to be able to land. Still, I'm just not happy with how I have to curve. That adds more time to the flight too. I mean, if you guys watch these videos straight through, I mean, great. That adds more watch time to me. I mean, yeah, I am being a little selfish with that. But at the same time, like, I mean, like, why would I have to curve and then that causes more time to add to the flight? I don't know. I'm really kind of peeved off of that. That really makes me, like, question who planned that route? Who set that up? See if I can see anything below us. Yeah, a little bit of some rural areas. Not rural, I'm sorry, urban areas. We're drifting again. Gotta straighten out a bit. There was something else I was going to mention, and for the life of me, now I've just completely forgotten about it. Still it'll come to me. I got plenty of time to think about it. Under 40 nautical miles to go on this leg. This definitely has felt like a marathon leg, but we're not even close to the marathon part. At least I don't think so. I mean, it seems like this is just the beginning of the long legs. And it's only a 1 hour flight. I can only imagine if I did like a full-on 8 hour flight for like a international wise. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to be able to pull that off. That would have to be like I had to skip through some parts of the flight. Oh yes, that's right. That's what I was going to say, was that I know that not everyone watches these videos straight through, which I do understand that. But I do my own editing of these videos, and so I don't feel like going through the entire 1 hour plus of the flight and just like edit out, you know, like just what, you know, I think you guys want to see, because no matter what, you guys are going to skip through the videos. So I just post like the entire flight, and that's why, you know, I call it 1 hour flight, and you literally see like a timestamp of like around an hour. Sometimes it's even more because, you know, my stupid way of flying, sometimes I miss the approach. Or, you know, autopilot just decides to take over and spin me around a complete circle for no apparent reason. But like I say, like, I know that you guys are gonna like skip through some of the video, which is totally understandable. Not everybody has the, you know, the time to watch these videos straight through. But I am not going to take the time in order to be able to edit out the parts that either I'm not talking through or the parts that are like mundane. I mean, you guys are just gonna skip over it anyway. Totally understandable, though. Really understandable. I thought for a moment the game froze because it didn't look like anything was moving. It is literally my eyes just messing with me because there was so much cloud cover up here. Unreal, the amount of clouds that I am dealing with in this flight. Really cannot keep myself steady on the flight plan. I'm trying to like balance out. Again, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to have to make an unnecessary turn at some point. And I just really don't like that. I really don't like that. I wish I could just like fly straight and just avoid the curve of the flight plan. But we're gonna have to do it anyway. Under 20 left to this long leg of the trip. I'm just too nervous to go into the cockpit itself and fly it like that. So yeah, majority of this flight's going to be in the chase cam. Oh well, I mean you get to see a lot of visuals anyway. So if you're probably listening with this with headphones on, like I'm playing with headphones on, you're probably going to want to turn the volume down because you don't want to hear the aircraft engine for an entire hour. Kind of get that. Probably dealing with some hearing loss anyway when it comes to hearing all that. I should probably turn the volume down to it, but I don't want to take away from the authenticity of, you know, hearing a jet engine in your ear. I am really rocking right now. I cannot stay balanced. Oh, that wind is kicking me right now. Alright, well, you know what I said before about for the wind only below the clouds. That is not true. It is everywhere. There's a pretty nice break in the clouds there. Got to get a little bit of a moment there. You got a nice visual of the landscape. Okay, I haven't heard air traffic control for quite some time. I'm sure I'm going to get interrupted soon with a little bit of update for me. I'm just kind of waiting for them to get a hold of me. But I'm sure that I'm going to eventually get to a point where I'm going to have to start turning. Probably way past this point. Really ticking it down, under 1 nautical mile from this little waypoint. And what's next? 107 nautical miles. My goodness. Okay, well this isn't the longest leg of the trip. We actually finished the longest leg of the trip with that last waypoint. But I still have another 100 plus nautical miles just to get to this marker. My goodness, this is a long one. I really wish they had like some other like checkpoints in between it, just to make it seem like it's a little less time consuming. Because really, just seeing that 100 plus just makes it really feel like yeah, we are barely chugging along here. I mean, we are making ground no matter what. That is the plus side. We're not just floating in the air, not doing anything. We're definitely flowing. Flowing. We're definitely floating and swaying constantly. This wind up here is a lot more violent than the wind down below, I think. Well, then you should probably fly below the clouds then if it's a lot less violent. Yeah, well, I don't want to get yelled at by ATC with flying way too low, because then I probably won't get clearance to land, and then this video would be entirely wasted. I do not want to waste my time when it comes to making these videos for you guys. By the way, thank you everyone who has subscribed already to the channel. I really do appreciate your support. The channel has really grown over the course of the past few months, and I can only thank you guys for that support and that growth. Well, for the growth with the support of you guys. You get what I'm saying. I'm losing track of how I'm trying to say it, but what I'm really trying to get across is thank you guys again for subscribing, for tuning in, taking time out of your busy days just to watch me either fly planes or drive trucks or do whatever it is that I'm doing on the channel. You guys' support is what really helps grow the channel. So yeah, I can't thank you guys enough so far. And also, if you know someone who would like to end up watching these videos and seeing these videos, laughing at me for trying to balance out a plane in manual mode, hey, let them know that I'm out there, and let them know to be sure to subscribe to the channel. I don't want to stop making these videos for you guys. I really do enjoy making them. Even if I'm floating in the air, just waiting for a waypoint that feels like forever. But I think after this one, we'll start curving, I think. I'm going to try to balance out. I'm going to switch hands here and steer with the left hand and see what's up. Okay, we are definitely under 200 nautical miles from our destination, about the 150. We are at about 150 nautical miles from the Saskatoon Airport, International Airport. So that is a plus. We are under 200. I consider that a big win, but yeah, Penpee is going to be where we make the very unnecessary turn, I'm going to say, to get to the airport. I really don't like how we had to break off from there. There must be some kind of reason why the flight plan is like this. If you know the reason why the flight plan curves for no apparent reason, let me know in the comments down below. I am very curious to know why it does that, because I really don't see, unless if it's some sort of like no-fly airspace, then I can understand. But otherwise, I really don't get why we have to make that curve in our flight plan. Yeah, I've been sticking with the Canadian skies for a bit until I reach the west coast of North America. I really want to be able to see the Canadian area. Maybe next time I should do less clouds, because really it's just a whole lot of white in the video, and I would rather see a bunch of land, even if it is just rural farmland for most of it. I would still like to be able to see Canada, because right now this is the only way I have been able to see Canada is through this game.
Airbus 320, contact Winnipeg Center on 124.3.
I apologize to anybody who is on the flight right now. I cannot balance this one to save my life.
124.3 for Airbus 320. Winnipeg Center, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320, flight level 350.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320 Winnipeg Center. Continue to Penpee as planned.
I can already see my application to Spirit Airlines being rejected based on this submission video. That's saying something. I apologize to anybody watching this video who works for Spirit. Please do not hate me. I am only a one person flying a simulator. I do not have any intention on flying an actual aircraft anytime soon in my life, or anytime later on in life. This will be the closest I get to the steering controls of a giant Airbus. Alright, under 60 nautical miles to go. Man, I cannot wait to get to this unnecessary turn in the flight plan. Man, I'm gonna love getting out of line with the airport, with the runway, with this turn. See, I don't get that. Like, I'm perfectly in line. Well, almost perfectly in line.
20 descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and maintain 240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240 Airbus 320.
Okay, 240. 240. Click, and we're good. Alright. Really gotta balance out the aircraft, though. Alright, we have begun our descent into Saskatoon International Airport. We still got a ways to go before we get there, though. And now the wind is going to be my ultimate enemy, and trying to balance out this aircraft the entire time we're on our descent. Gotta love it. Gotta love nature at its finest. At least the autopilot listens to me when it comes to the altitude part. I just gotta worry about steering it, balancing it out. Yeah, definitely not the best flight to take today. Everybody's gonna be waiting for their refund. But I will say this, no refunds because, well, we've already taken off. Definitely a rough descent. Turbulence all the way. Well, it stuck there for a second. It was trying to load up. Oh, I got scared there. I thought the game froze. I thought the game crashed. I thought the video crashed, and I was going to get so upset. But we're okay. Everything is fine. As the game stops again. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. Oh, man, this is definitely going to be a rough descent. Rough descent. I apologize for the video quality now. It is not loading up properly. It's not doing its job properly right now. Oh, we are definitely in the choppy range. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's the PC. It's my PC right now. It is really mad at me, and I don't know why.
Winnipeg Center, Cessna Charlie, Golf Echo Romeo, Foxtrot, 5,300 feet. Cessna Charlie, Golf Echo Romeo, Foxtrot, Winnipeg, center altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned.
I hope that the visuals have not been damaged. I hope that the video quality is still there. Oh man, I hate this. It's going to be like this the entire flight, isn't it? I think so. Oh, it's so stuck. It is stuck. I'm going to try to correct this when I can, but we're just going to have to deal with the video quality right now, with the gaming quality. I am really mad right now at this. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to have to fight the graphics quality. I'm going to have to fight the fact that my PC is having trouble loading most of this from time to time. Please bear with me on the rest of this flight, on the rest of this video. Yep, there's another stoppage. At least that wasn't too bad. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me when I am going to land. Otherwise, I feel like this hour of gaming is going to be completely wasted, and I really don't want that to occur. We balanced out around 24,000 feet. We got a little bit more than that. However, it's probably going to start asking me to descend more, and this game is just not responding. Not the game, I'm sorry. The PC is not responding to what I want it to do. Please be sure to subscribe. I hope this is only a one-time occurrence with the choppy video quality. At least it's not like a buffering issue, it's just the loading. The unfortunate freezing of the game.
Airbus tree 20 descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet, Airbus tree 20.
Alright, 14,000. I can do that. Let's go ahead and reset that camera. Get back out there and balance out the airplane. So it tells me that we're going to get more freezing of the frames of the game. Just bear with it, please. This is what happens when you actually record live off of Twitch. And there's not that much I can do about the about this occurrence. But now I'm gonna get kind of nervous now. Various reasons why. I want to stay on the flight plan. I don't want to crash. I don't want this game to crash on me. I don't want the PC to crash. Just want to make a quality video for you guys. Going into some cloud cover, so it's going to be a gray screen for a bit. Hopefully I'll be able to still see the aircraft. Yes, we will. At least it doesn't really have to load up too much besides a gray screen for a bit. Alright, we are at 6 nautical miles away from this waypoint, and then we'll have to start doing the unnecessary turn. Let me know in the comments why I have to do this turn. And don't just tell me it's because of the flight plan, because that, I mean, obviously that is why, but I want to know the reason why I can't just fly straight to the airport. Why I have to make this curve, this turn.
Airbus tree 20, contact Winnipeg Center on 133.9er. Good day.
Going to 133.9er, Airbus tree 20. Winnipeg Center, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 is passing flight level 185, descending 14,000 feet.
Okay, why did it not make me turn?
Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20, Winnipeg Center. Continue to Denham as planned.
Why didn't it tell me to turn yet? I'm technically going off course. Continue to Dunham as planned, so I just skip ahead. I will not turn. I'm not going to turn. I don't see a reason why I have to. It's not telling me to, except of course my
Airbus tree 20, contact Winnipeg Center on 133.1. Good day.
Going to 133.1 Airbus tree 20.
the weird angle thing is
Winnipeg Center
completely
Airbus
off.
Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 is at 16,400 feet, descending 14,000 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 Winnipeg, center altimeter 29.9, to continue to Denham as planned.
Oh, I just got hit with a huge wind gust. Okay, so continue to ditto as planned. Is that what it said? Dunham, whatever it was. It did not tell me to go to Amuna. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Denham, whatever it is. And then we're going to land in Saskatoon International. Alright, so I did not have to worry about that extra part of the flight. I don't know why the game added that. I definitely got hit with a huge wind gust that pushed me up. And I'm really going to fight this for the rest of the way. I could tell. I've been doing it all flight. It's just how it is. Alright, I'm balanced, and watch, the wind is going to hit me. It's going to hit me. Not exactly balanced yet. I'm starting to get unbalanced air as the wind hit. I really got to figure out how to turn down or turn off the wind, because there's really no necessary point to having that affect me every single time I fly.
Airbus tree 20 descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, I can do that. 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, Airbus tree 20.
Nope, we need 4,000. 4,000. Come on, rebalance, rebalance. Passengers on this flight are not going to want to have a repeat flight with me after this one. No, that's not necessary. It is really not necessary to experience that amount of wind. I will start getting a little bit quieter now because I really want to focus on landing the aircraft. So bear with me because I'm not going to be talking a ton. I know I'm still a little ways to go from the airport, but we're not too far out. Especially since I'm going to be dropping down to 4,000 feet. We'll be heading to our approach here momentarily. Looks like a bunch of wetlands down below.
Airbus tree 20, you are tree 2 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Keep speed not above 190 knots. Expect RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach via Aturu transition. Cleared to Aturu.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Keep speed not above 190 knots. Expect RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach via Aturu transition. Cleared to Aturu Airbus tree 20.
Okay, what's the VFR map looking like? Wind is really messing with me right now. Where I start to get worried. Like, am I going to land this decently? Can't even see the airport yet.
Airbus tree 20, contact Saskatoon approach on 119.9. Good day.
119.9 Airbus tree 20. Saskatoon approach Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 is passing 5,500 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 Saskatoon approach altimeter 29.9 to continue to Aturu as planned.
I'm not climbing 6,000 feet. I'm staying at 4,000 feet. Oh, I'm really getting pushed around by this wind. We're bouncing out at 4,000.
500.
Airbus tree 20, you are 1,800 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet altimeter.
Ah! Why did you hit me? Why did you hit me?
Climb and maintain 6,000 feet Airbus tree 20.
No, I'm not climbing. I'm not climbing. I just got hit by a whole bunch of wind, and that was inappropriate for that. That was not necessary. I'm going to get yelled at by air traffic control, but I don't care. I am going to be staying at 4,000 feet. I am really getting tossed around.
Airbus tree 20, please expedite your climb 6,000 feet.
No. I am too close to the airport to be...
Airbus tree 20, you are 13 miles east of Saskatoon. Contact Saskatoon Tower on 118 decimal tree when inbound.
Tower on 118 decimal tree Airbus tree 20. Saskatoon Tower Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 2012 miles east inbound RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 Saskatoon Tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 21260 at 5. Cleared RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach.
Cleared RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach Airbus tree 20.
Oh my gosh, why am I getting pushed up? Oh, the wind! My goodness, why?
Airbus tree 201260 at 5. Cleared to land runway 27.
Yeah, I may be clear, but this wind is not going to allow me to do much. Why are you going up? Why are you going up? Ah, come on! Why? Why are you doing this? Level out, damn it! Come on! You were doing just fine, and then the wind just told you to screw yourself. We are so rickety. So rickety. I can't control it. I really can't.
$500. $400. $300.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The wind took me! The wind took me at the very end! Oh, you're kidding me! You're kidding me! I gotta do another approach! Screw you, wind! I cannot believe you just did that to me! Pull up! Pull up! We have to redo that. We have to redo the whole thing. Oh my god, why? Why? Oh, I'm getting so screwed over right now. Turn the damn aircraft. Try to balance out, come on. Turn it and balance it. Can't believe I've got to go all the way around now because that freaking wind decided at the very end to push me over. I need the VFR map up so I can be able to see how to line up to that to the runway again. Oh, I'm so pissed at this wind. Every time, I swear. The only reason why I didn't attempt the landing was, well, two reasons. One, I got pushed really hard at the very end there, off the line, and secondly, I was coming in way too short, and I was about to clip the buildings. So I had to do it again. I had to make the attempt again. But then when I was trying to get the landing right, when I was trying to like pull up, it wouldn't pull up. I couldn't get anything working right. So now I have to clear all of this area and attempt again this landing. I am so upset that I have to do this over. Try to get in line with that runway again. Okay, I don't need the VFR map now. I just need to get in line with those red lines. And of course, you know, fight the wind again. Ease into the turn. So cloudy. Alright, let's turn into the approach now. And we're going to make the second attempt. Already getting hit by wind. That's just awesome to know. Awesome to know that it's still not relenting on me. Oh, that's awesome. Hurricane force winds in the middle of Canada. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, deploy the landing gear again. Alright, the wind is going to be a complete a-hole right now. That is awesome. I love it. Thank you so much for being there for me. I'm really trying my best to stabilize. I really am. The wind is just taking its sweet, sweet pleasure in making this the worst possible way to land. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Straighten out, straighten out. Straighten out. Do not get hit with another wind gust. Do not give me a wind gust at the very end. Oh, you're really gonna force me to pull up, aren't you? Yep, you're gonna force me to pull up? Oh, you suck!
400. 300.
It did it to me again! Again! Same freaking thing! Alright, get the landing gear back. We're gonna try this again. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't land the damn plane. Wind is really telling me to go screw myself right now. Unreal. Absolutely unreal that I have to do this 3 times. Give me that VFR map one more time. I am so pissed right now. Alright, we're almost there. Why are we leaning again? Why are we leaning? Oh yeah, that's right, because the wind is this absolutely be a complete a-hole. Kind of flew a little too far out. Now we're going to make this, hopefully, final attempt at the approach. Wind's going to do the exact same thing to me as it did the first and second time. Yep, the wind has told me to go screw myself again. Awesome. Glad to know that I will not be given the wind Christmas card this year. I am not trying to make this harder on myself, but this is just not being a good person. This is not being a good Mother Nature. Alright, we're going to get centered again. And get knocked off course again, because why not? This time we're going to get a little higher. I'm going to try something here. Is this approach mode? Yes, it is. I'm going to try that. Wind has really told me to try another airport. I am really up there. I can't bring myself down. I can't bring myself down. Come on. What in the hell? I can't lower the aircraft. Now I'm lowering the aircraft and now it's fighting me again. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Can I just get a favorable wind gust? Come on. Lower! Lower! Come on! What in the hell? Drop the nose. This is unreal. Unreal. I can't land it. I can't freaking land the aircraft. I've lost control of the aircraft. I've lost control of the aircraft.
1,000.
We're going down. We're going down.
300, 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 5.
It's an absolutely ridiculous, ridiculous.
121.9er for Airbus Tree 20.
Oh, I am so pissed at this game. I swear to you, I cannot land an aircraft at all, ever. I'm so turning off this wind setting. It's the only reason why why my flights have been so rickety. Otherwise, that would have been a decent flight landing. The first attempt. I can't even drive this damn thing. Okay, slow down, slow down. Alright, what the hell? What the hell? I can't, I don't get it. I don't get it. I swear to you. I swear I am not doing anything purposely to force myself to have bad flights. This aircraft does not like to listen half the time. Sometimes I get a good flight, other times it's like, this tells me to give me a middle finger and just tells me this, go play another game. Man. I do like playing Flight Simulator, but damn, this gets frustrating. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down! All of a sudden, you're just like Speed Demon over here. Alright, now we got tuned to ground clearance. I want ground services. Back to clearance. Can I get ground services, please? Request taxi to gate.
Saskatoon ground Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray Tree 20 request taxi to the gate.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray Tree 20 taxi to gate 7 via taxiway Alpha 81.
Taxiing to gate 7 via taxiway Alpha 81 Airbus Tree 20.
You know, I'm sorry about my continued frustration, which I need to just, like, try to set the system when I first start up the game with light wind. But man, I don't understand why it always does this. Okay, can you speed up a little bit more? I cannot find that happy medium of staying at 25 KTs. I guess we're going to stay at 18, 19, 20. Just get to the gate. Get to the gate. Okay, car's gonna go right through me because it didn't see the fact that there is an actual aircraft on the taxiway. Absolutely stupid, not even thinking. I'm so done with this. Okay, we're gonna turn off the systems now. All right, we're gonna hit the parking brake, and then we're going to shut down everything because I am so done with this flight. Oh, I gotta shut off everything. That's right. That's right. Oh, now you give me the master warning. And I think that's all we need to do, and then turn off the fuel pump and the battery. Is that all? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Is everything off? Everything off? Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright, well that took a lot longer than what it needed to be because of that damn wind, and I need to fix that because otherwise it's going to be a very long series that I don't want to continue. But I do want to continue it, so I have to learn to set off the wind or just mellow it out. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. That went super longer than what I expected. I apologize for that. So it's going to be a quick little outro here. Thank you so much for watching. That was the flight from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, to Saskatoon International Airport. I totally forgot what province that is. I think it's Saskatoon. I think that's what it is. But from airport name Manitoba International to Saskatoon International Airport. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about the video in the comments down below. Please be a little bit kind when it comes to the landing, because I know that was definitely not in the top 10 of flight landings I have done in this series. So yeah, I am already acknowledging that was frustration that showed just the fact I just wanted to land the aircraft and be done with this flight. Be sure to leave a like on the video, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already so that you can help support the channel out. You know, hit that subscribe button. I can't stress that enough. And also, if you'd like to watch any of these videos happen live, link is in the description down below for my Twitch channel, and be sure to follow along on Twitch so you do not miss out whenever I go live. And if you'd like to help contribute to the channel in other ways, there are links in the description as well. And if you do use one of those links to contribute, I will in turn add your username to the end screen of future videos to show that you contributed and also that it is recognized for your support. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.